Same here.
But anyway.
But yeah, no, I'm really excited for this movie.
As am
I hope they do another trailer. I'm sure they will
Yeah.
because it comes out, I think, in March.
They'd have to.
Let's see. Let me see if there's a release date here. No, it just says 2017. All right. So, kind of going along with the Power Rangers thing, not only is there a new movie, but there is a new video game coming out soon. If you love retro arcade beat 'em up type games, this is the game for you. This is from Comic Book Movie. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are coming back in a big way next year, as in they're not just getting a movie and more comics, but also a brand new video game for the PS4 and Xbox One. There is a comic book series out too, which I've heard is pretty good.
I haven't read them, but I've heard good things.
Let's see. Oh, the movie, it does come out in March 2017.
Okay.
The game is titled Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Mega Battle and will be available on both the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, making it the first Power Rangers game to arrive on current-gen systems and the first game based solely on the original and most iconic team of Rangers to arrive in stores in over a decade. There's no exact release date just yet, but it's expected to hit stores in America in January of 2017. The game is a classic beat-em-up, which should bring back fond memories for 90s kids of the 1994 Sega game based on the original TV series, and its 95 semi-sequel based on the movie. The new game will follow the first team consisting of Jason, Trini, Billy, Kimberly, Zach, and Tommy through various reimagined missions set during the first 2 seasons of the series. The trailer is really cool. I mean, the art style, the way it looks is exactly like an old arcade type game where you have, just still shots and text for cutscenes. I'm getting this game when it comes out.
I am too. I was even going to mention the Sega game that came out. I'm glad that they did. That's the one that I spent so much time on my Sega playing. I'm surprised I didn't burn a hole in that game playing it so much. I mean, it was one of those side scrollers too, where you would just walk around and you would beat up putties and different villains. My favorite thing of all was whenever you'd finally beat a putty and you'd punch him and it would blow up into the little pieces, kind of like they did when they had when Zed came and put the Z on them.
It was the Z.
Yeah, I mean it was a great game. And now that I'm not saying it's a remastered or anything, but a whole nother continuation type thing of this game coming out, bringing back the Power Rangers, being able to play the game on my Xbox One. That's going to be what's going to... I will drop every game that I have right now to play that game.
You know what the putty said whenever you hit them?
What do they say? Oh, the putties.
I wonder if we'll see the putties in the movie.
Part of me is like, bring them in, but then part of me is like, do you really want to bring them in?
Yeah, bring them in.
Well, second thought.
Yeah.
They shoot one and they're like, and they're like, maybe this was a bad idea.
Yeah. You cut the putties, cut them, get them offset. No, this game, I'm a huge fan of the classic Ninja Turtles arcade game. Spent so many hours playing it at Chuck E. Cheese back in the day. Downloaded it for the 360, played through it there. I actually found a game that's similar to it. It's kind of like a sequel to it called Turtles in Time that I had for the Super Nintendo. Well, I've been rebuilding my old collection, and I went to this store in Pensacola called Marty's Collectibles, and they had a mint copy of that game. So I had to pay a little bit to get it, but it was a game that I really wanted. Yeah. So, got that, played it. Such a good nostalgia trip. And actually, I also found the Power Rangers game for Super Nintendo.
Really?
It was the same one because they would always release the same games for SNES and Genesis. Mm-hmm. And I found that at a flea market in Mobile a couple of months ago, and it was like $4.
Wow.
And that was just so much fun. So I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited about all the nostalgia that's coming back. I mean, some people... you can say it's rehashing and rebooting, but if you have a sentimental attachment to it, I think, we both grew up huge Power Rangers fans. So we're definitely gonna play this game. We're gonna go see the movie. That's even why, I know the new Ninja Turtles movies weren't that great, but I was still looking forward to them just because part of that just makes you feel like a kid again.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can still remember going to the theater, and this was the first movie I ever saw in theaters, the original Ninja Turtles movie, the one that came out in 1990.
Such a good one.
It is. It's still the best Ninja Turtles movie, in my opinion.
I gotta say it was the second one only because of Go Ninja,
Go Ninja, go! The second one was very good, too.
Yeah. Third one was top of the line. Come on.
Maybe not. I will say that CG one that came out, I think it was like 2006 or 2007. It had Patrick Stewart as the voice of the villain. It wasn't the Shredder, but it was someone else. That one wasn't terrible. Like, it wasn't that great, but it wasn't terrible either. It was, I'd give it like a 6 or 6.5 out of 10. But kind of going off the nostalgia train, we did have a couple of games come out this week. We had Gears
of War
4?
Yeah, Gears of War 4 came out. They even have a filter on Snapchat that I played with. I got to become Marcus Phoenix. I had the do-rag on. I had the scar right here.
No Coltrane?
No. It tried to give me a beard, but my beard defeated the beard that they were going to give me on Snapchat. But I haven't played it yet. I should be getting my digital copy because game sharing with people is so much fun because when someone buys a game digitally, you get that game for free.
Really?
So I'm getting Gears 4 for free.
Nice.
I should be getting it either tonight or tomorrow, so I will probably be playing through the campaign and everything. But I've had friends, Justice and Eric Trevino have played through it. It looks amazing. Everything that you could possibly want in a Gears of War game is in this Gears game. You get to see so many different things going on in this game. You got new enemies to fight. You get new weapons. I mean, you're getting some of the good old weapons where you chainsaw the crap out of people. But this game, beautiful. I can't wait to get my hands on it and just go to town.
Yeah, I've never played the Gears games, but I have watched cutscenes on YouTube. Coltrane is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I think if they ever made a Gears movie, I could see Terry Crews playing Coltrane.
Oh, yeah,
like,
definitely.
he'd be the perfect person, I think.
I don't think anybody could portray Coltrane like he could.
Yeah. So I know a lot of people are excited about it. I know Zach's really excited about it. He's a huge Gears fan.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll be excited to hear what you guys think of it in the coming weeks.
Like I said, I can't wait to play it. We've also had Mafia 3 come out.
Mm-hmm.
It came out on the 7th. Never been a huge Mafia fan, so I probably won't be getting this one unless my game share friend buys it, because I'm not. But I've heard really good things about it. There's the controversial mission where you can go in and kill the Ku Klux Klan.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people are apparently having fun with that. Don't know much about it. I know you're the Mafia. You're in the time frame of when racism is at its finest,
right?
Which is idiotic, but if you like those type of games, it kind of gives me the oh my gosh. The game, what is it? You played it on PlayStation. It was Vice City.
Grand Theft Auto?
Grand Theft Auto. Dear Lord.
It's all right.
It kind of has that feel of that game to me, and that's the game. I've never been really big into those games. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to Mafia and stuff like that, I'm kind of on the same boat as it. So not my cup of tea, but a lot of people who I've talked to who have already been playing Mafia is big into it. So if that's a game that you're interested in, get it. Just because it's not my cup of tea doesn't mean it's not yours.